is that at the bottom of almost everybody's emotional well, we are either scared, sad, or angry.
Well, you're scared. You're scared. There are only two emotions, love and fear. Everything either grows out of love, compassion, kindness, gentleness, grows out of love. Anger, resentment, bitterness grow out of fear. There are only two emotions. So it's love and fear, and they are the mother or the father of everything. But I think you're right. I think because those are the three that send the greatest sensation through the body. And because the mind has a negative bias, it remembers the negativity quicker than it remembers the positivity. So we know fear because stop your heart. You know anger because it heats you up. And what was the other one you said?
Sad, anger, and fear.
Right. Sadness because it creates the sensation in your heart.
Where does sadness fit? You said love or fear. Sadness seems to be a combination of the two.
It's fear that whatever broke your heart, disappointed you, that you're not going to get it back, that it's not going to happen, that it wasn't for you. Yeah, that's a fear.
Where does it? What about for you at the bottom of your emotional well? Is it mainly love? Is it mainly fear? Is it sadness?
Surrender.
What's there?
Surrender. And I learned that when I had to bury my daughter. I learned that. I lost my baby brother Monday. He had a heart attack.
Sorry. Oh my God.
And but I mean, the reality is that he wasn't living his life. He wasn't living. He was existing, and his heart attacked him, and he passed. And again, I have to surrender. It was his soul's choice, his time. I can't be upset about it. We had to cremate him because he's in New York, and forget a funeral in New York, and it's okay. Because me being upset or me being angry or me being anything, it's not going to bring him back, And I know the sensation that I'm having is sadness, that he, such a beautiful, beautiful spirit, but he wasn't living, he was surviving. And so he just, I know most people don't think of death that way.
Right.
But like I said, it's the same for everybody. He exhaled and he didn't inhale. Whether it was a heart attack or corona or stroke or whatever, he exhaled, he didn't inhale.
Well, you showed, you talked about how you approach death differently. Yeah. And, the death of your brother is obviously, extremely difficult, but the hardest thing in life is the death of your child. And I wonder if you were able to approach your daughter's passing with the sense of surrender and grace that you are talking about now.
Oh, hell no. My name is Iyanla. That means great mother. No, I was out of my mind. I lost my mind. I literally lost my mind. My daughter died on Christmas Day. We buried her on the 30th of December. I went to bed on December 31st, and I didn't get out of the bed until May 10th. I literally lost my mind and really contemplated several times to kill myself. I slept with the pistol in the bed. And I said, if this don't feel better tomorrow, I'm gonna blow my damn brains out. Right now, I'm gonna do it. And then the day that I really, I was done. I couldn't breathe and I couldn't think and I had been in the bed and I smelled real bad. It was just horrifying. And so I got the gun and I had it to my head and that's it. And then I thought about my grandson that I was raising. I thought about my daughter that I was raising. I thought about my son. He would lose his mind because he is a total mama's man. I'm not going to say a mama's boy. He's a mama's man. And I didn't care. I don't care. I'm going to kill myself right now. And I heard as if somebody was sitting right next to me. Stop being dramatic. Stop being dramatic. And then when I thought about, I am being pretty dramatic. Let me go take a bath. Maybe I can think better if I smell better.
Finally a bath.
And then after that, I read through my daughter's journals. She had journals upon journals, and I read through her journals. And a friend of mine, a minister, Michael, her godfather, Michael Beckwith, I called him and I was talking to him about the things that I had read in her journal. And he said, you know, Iyanla, what the Buddhists do is they take their grief and all the feelings they have about losing a loved one, and they put it into something dedicated to that person's memory. So it could be art, it could be a garden, it could be something that you do. Do something and dedicate it to her memory and give that your all in her name. 2 days later, I got a call to come to California and do Starting Over. And so that's what I did. I went and I did Starting Over, which was a TV show that I did for 2 years. And everybody knew Jamia. Everybody knew about her because I talked about her all the time. All the guests knew, the cameraman, the director, the producers, everybody knew. This is for Jamia. And if Jamia were here, she would. And Jamia taught me. I did everything in her name. I did that for 2 years. Yeah. But I miss her. I miss her every single day. I'm a mom, you know, and losing a child changes who you are. And losing her changed who I was at the core of my being, changed who I was. And I had to take that change and make it valuable and worthwhile and purposeful because I had her daughter and I had my other kids and I had my grandkids, but it changed who I was. Yeah.
Last thing, because it's been so amazing and so powerful. And I ask everybody, what is your superpower? What is the thing that you do better than other people that allows you to have had the success that you have had?
Love. I love you enough to tell you the truth. I love you enough to be authentic with you. I love you enough to not judge you or criticize you. I love you enough to be just in your presence. I love you enough not to have anything to say. I love you enough to talk your ear off. And I love you enough to remind you that at all times, in all situations, under all circumstances, right where you are, the fullness of God is. Get into that and everything's going to be okay. And that's love.